Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Melly Money. I'm back, man. How's everybody doing? All right, man. I got a good game for y'all tonight. I got a baseball, Mariners versus A's. On MLB The Show 2025. Should be a good one. It's tonight's featured game, so tune in to see who pulls this off. Like I said. All right, man. Let's get into it, y'all.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Athletics.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting in this one, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And that's in for a strike. And we are underway. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Checks over to first, back safely. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man at first, one away. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
We got full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Polanco over at first with 1 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Cal Raleigh. This one in the air. Andujar moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Bryce Miller. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that is downstairs. Ball one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Lawrence Butler.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Tyler Soderstrom in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So now 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Foul ball still 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. There's a strike.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Outside. Now 1-2. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. And there's the ball.
That's a really good take.
J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there, got him. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
So
for
here comes
Seattle,
Rowdy
first
Tellez.
baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Severino back to work. Just
Ball, that's off the
missed.
plate.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Miles Mastroboni.
And next is the designated hitter, Miles Mastroboni. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog.
Batting
It's not
7th,
always
third
easy
baseman,
seeing the ball
Ben
off the bat.
Williamson.
Something to improve.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Now one
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
Severino throws to
He's
first.
safe.
Mastroboni back in on a dive. Mastroboni leads off first with 1 away. And that's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rudder takes off. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Stringing them together, that's
Batting
3 hits
ninth,
in a row.
right fielder,
Just a simple
Rylan
ground ball the
Thomas.
other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now for Seattle, Rylan Thomas. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Langoliers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one in there across the letters. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. First and second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. 1 run across. Rivas rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, that
Up
certainly
next
feels
for
good when you
Seattle,
can win the
second baseman
at-bat
Jorge
after being down in the
Polanco.
count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bleday makes the grab on the run. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. And we're back. This is J.J. Bleday.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label
Bleday.
over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just
Ball
missed.
1, no strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, that's foul.
Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
And a count 2-1. That one missing
That's
inside. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a slider
ball.
misses down and away.
1-1.
swing and a liner foul off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Rolled slowly to first. Tellez steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good arm side run to that
Batting
same side
eighth,
hitter right there. Very
first
difficult to
baseman,
put that
number
ball in the air
16.
or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really consistent
0-1's the count.
release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That one at 95, missed up
1 ball,
top,
1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We plate 2 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one hit to right. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. That's out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
He came out of his
Up next
mechanics
for
there.
Seattle,
Typically, he
first
likes to
baseman,
shoot the ball the other way.
Tellez.
But that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Rowdy Tellez. Way
Counts 1-0.
inside. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch to Tellez. Way
2 balls,
inside,
2
gets out of the
strikes.
way. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Mariners are down in order, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark
for the
as we
A's,
go
second
to the last of
baseman,
the third.
Luis
Here's Luis
Urias.
Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit
0-1.
grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That ball's carrying. Got all of that one. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Brent Rooker up
Brent
next for the
Rooker.
A's. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
2-1. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one in the dirt. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone,
Tyler
runner at first.
Soderstrom.
At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. He reached out a walk his first time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
stays alive. Rooker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Crawford sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one's in there. 0-2 now.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. A's get one back on this solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with Chris
Seattle,
Singleton
the designated
and set
hitter,
to lead
Miles
off the fourth.
Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Line drive and foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And he grounds one to the right side, but it kicks foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 out.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder
2
Leo
down, base is
Rivas.
empty. Now the left fielder, Leo Rivas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the air. Andujar under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
the
And now
A's,
here's the A's catcher, Shea
Shea
Langoliers.
Langoliers.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Move to first. Digging in, J.J. Bleday. Slider right there.
0-1.
Langoliers aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's to third. Boots it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
First and second, 1 out. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Popped up left side, Williamson. Has this one sized up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Urias.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias. He's already homered in this game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Two outs. Ripped to third. To second, Polanco. Inning over. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Mariners,
Ready now
right
for the fifth
fielder,
inning.
Rylan
And now for
Thomas.
Seattle, Rylan Thomas. Severino back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now batting,
Pretty much
shortstop,
gifted a
J.P.
leadoff base
Crawford.
runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
And now, J.P. Crawford.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Thomas on at first, nobody out. Swings through that. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jeffrey Springs, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hoagland getting loose as well. So now 1-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and the runner holds.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Severino throws to first. Thomas back on a dive. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rooker makes the catch, and that is that. 1 left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
off
the A's
for the
designated
A's,
hitter, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Athletics finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seen
Now
high base
that
hits through the
right
infield.
fielder,
Just kind of rolled
Brent
over on it a little bit, but
Rooker.
sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Brent Rooker.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1's the count.
Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he
1
dodges
ball,
that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting.
So
left
digging in,
fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ryan Wu up and throwing. Munoz warming up as well. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent.
Third
The arm
baseman,
strength was there, and of
Miguel
course, the most
Andujar.
important part was getting the out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. Slapped foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh.
Leading off for
He's hitting
Seattle,
for
catcher
that pop.
Cal
Came out of the
Raleigh.
gates really strong.
Raleigh in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jeffrey Springs preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, first baseman.
Manager out of the
Rowdy
dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
So
A's.
a new pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
59.
Jeffrey Springs.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul out of play. There's the strike at the knees. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to
Now
hit
batting,
and just couldn't get to it.
designated
I think that
hitter,
slider
Miles
really
Mastrobuoni.
caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Mastrobuoni in the box again. Takes the strike. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Raleigh stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a ground ball. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So up next, J.J. Bleday. Just missed. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Trent Thornton getting ready to go. Legumina getting cranked up as well. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob
Wilson. Up next for the A's. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off, left fielder, Leo Rivas.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ryland Thomas up next for the Mariners. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
0-1.
Man at second. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Jorge Polanco.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. Right through there for a strike. Rivas at second with 2 down. In the dirt. And misses inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Just misses with that one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're
Now
ahead in the
batting,
count
the center
0-2,
fielder,
and you just
Julio
couldn't find a way to
Rodriguez.
put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Rodriguez at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Rooker brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trent Thornton.
Well, the best
Now
relievers
pitching
love
for
the
Seattle,
opportunity to come in and protect
number
the tight lead
46,
late in the ball game.
Trent
Some of
Thornton.
them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's going to be
Leading off
Nick
for
Kurtz.
the Athletics, first baseman number 16.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 1
It's
strike.
been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Nope, outside.
Misses outside. 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that is out of play. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one finds the corner. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now, Lawrence Butler. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trent Thornton won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The
Seattle.
new pitcher in the game, Brian
Number 22.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now this is in the air down the line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now that is left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
0-1's the count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kurtz at third. Butler at first. 2 out of the inning. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. A's strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Athletics.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th,
60.
Justin Sterner.
Justin
Well, walks have been a
Turner.
big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And here's the catcher,
Leading off for
Cal
the
Raleigh.
Mariners,
This
catcher,
guy with
Cal
light tower
Raleigh.
power. First pitch, and he
pitch is out.
just misses. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Yep.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that'll
Up
make you
next
feel
for
good as a
Seattle,
hitter right
first
there.
baseman,
When you connect
Rowdy
and it jumps off
Tellez.
your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Rowdy Tellez.
0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Check swing, called strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good
Now batting,
arm
the
side run
designated
at the
hitter,
end to
Miles
move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Miles Mastrobuoni getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 out and a runner at second.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
And that one off the outside edge. Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three, 2.
Out to short. Wilson. No throw. He's safe at first. Two on, 1 out. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
Double situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate.
Now
2
batting,
strikes,
left
so the
fielder,
pitcher
Leo
hoping for a
Rivas.
bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Rivas in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Snakes through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. And we're back.
Leading
Here's the
off
third
for
baseman,
the A's,
Miguel
third
Andujar.
baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Wu back to work. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Fouled off left side. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Wu departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
A new
Seattle.
arm into the game. The
Number
righty,
64.
Casey Legumina.
Casey
That's a huge
Legumina.
defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers.
Let's go, Green and Gold. Bring it home.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Crawford hauls it in for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
Now
ride
batting,
up in
the
the zone
center
right there.
fielder,
Hitter
J.J.
looked like he was on
Bleday.
it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Bleday
Counts 1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Upstairs. Just missed. Jacob Wilson waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-1 now. Draws the walk
That's
there,
ball 4.
and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, 2-out walks are never
Now
good,
batting,
especially when you're trying to get back into that
shortstop,
dugout. But he's still in a good
Wilson.
spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Move to first.
No, he's safe.
Bleday leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. The A's strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. McFarland.
Now pitching
Bringing in
for
the lefty with the
A's,
left-handed hitter coming up to
Number
hit.
48.
Classic bullpen move right here, so
T.J.
we'll see how it works out.
McFarland.
And now for
Leading
Seattle,
off for the
Rylan
Mariners,
Thomas.
Right fielder, Rylan Thomas.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. The A's bullpen has some movement. Osvaldo Bido, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Sears, a left-hander, also throwing. The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Inside. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses. And the count now even up.
2-2 the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. McFarland, in his 10th season, 35 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Soderstrom makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. T.J. McFarland done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Gunnar Hoagland.
Number
Well, they need someone to
79.
stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. On the ground right side. Polanco tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urias.
So up next, Luis Urias. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is inside ball 1. The Mariners leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. He swings and fouls one off.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
The Athletics
Lawrence
down to their
Butler.
last out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alrighty, y'all, this game, man. I thought it'd be a better game. Hey, them being both teams being pretty good, but hey, it is what it is. It's simulation. But anyways, appreciate y'all for watching me, supporting me. Give me a like, subscribe if you don't. I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back in a little bit. I got the NBA games going on, so the playoffs. Alright, y'all. Have a great one. I'll be back soon enough. And deuces. Money out. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate it. Money_money. All the support counts.